Hello everyone, today is day 18. I'm feeling much better. I think I'm pretty healed. Today's prompt is nightmare, and it's actually taken me quite some time to decide what I was going to do for this prompt. As you can see, I'm not on. I did quite a few sketches on the page I was supposed to do this prompt on, but I just ended up not liking any of it, so I just had to go to a new page and just start over again. However, I do really like how this one is going to turn out, I think. Now, I've had a fair bit of nightmares. I actually suffer quite a bit from night terrors, as well as nightmares, and I've had sleep paralysis several times, and I actually wrote a little bit of a book. It's called what is it? It's called like The Terrors Inside My Mind, I think, on Wattpad, and it was about all the nightmares that I've had, and just I don't know, I thought that would be interesting for people to read about, because my dad, he doesn't remember his dreams at all, and so for me to have these really vivid nightmares, I thought would be interesting to people, so I wrote them all down for people to read, which is a little bit scary, just because you don't really know who's going to be reading it or how they're going to react. And I have got mixed reviews from people saying that I should post them or I really should not be posting them. I remember when I told my mom about one that I had, she called me crazy, which is not an ideal response for any parents out there who are dealing with a child who has night terrors. Don't tell them they're crazy, please. It's very not good for their psyche, and they're already having quite a bit of dreams. This is quite, I don't want to call it graphic, but it's gory, so if you don't really want to listen to it, you're fine to click off the video, but I am going to tell you about a nightmare that I had. It stuck quite a bit with me, and I told my mom about it, and it was just a whole thing. So first off, you need to understand I've had a lot of nightmares, like a lot. And I remember almost all of the nightmares that I've had. I tend to have very good memory about them. Don't ask me, I don't know why. But nonetheless, that's kind of just how it is. So this nightmare was interesting, mostly because it was not like one I'd ever had before. I don't think I liked that face. Anyway, so it was kind of like static on TV. I was like, it's weird to say, but my vision was like a monitor, and there were different things that would come on the TV. Does this make any sense? My mom said it made sense before she called me crazy. And it would flash things at me. And I told you it's gonna get kind of gross. One of the things that flashed at me was a baby hand, and like a gloved hand with scissors, and you just cut up the baby. Like, I know this sounds crazy, and it was, believe me, but isn't that just crazy? And then I also saw a man with his organs outside of his body, and I saw a lot of crazy stuff. I've had dreams where I've died, and I've had a lot of dreams where I've died. I've had dreams where I've killed people. I've killed a lot of people. Sometimes strangers, sometimes I should not have just said I kill a lot of people. In my dreams, I've killed quite a lot of people. Not in real life. Please don't sue me or murder me or file something against me. But in my dreams, I tend to kill quite a bit of people, and I tend to die quite a lot as well. I've killed strangers, and I've killed people that I know alike. I don't want to kill people, obviously, which is kind of why these are nightmares, is because I would never do that. But yeah, I've had these experiences where it's quite frightening, and like when I was in Japan, I dreamt in Japanese, which was really cool, except when you have nightmares. Because I had a nightmare about my host grandma, I guess she was an older lady, and she was like, "Okinasai," which means to wake up. She was like, "Wake up," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah," and I walked into the bathroom, and I just pulled all my teeth out into the sink. Supposedly that's a very common dream, is to pull your teeth out. I think that's about stress, but I also had another dream where I ripped her jaw in half. I was just like, just ripped her jaw in half. And it's a little hard to look at someone after you've killed them, like in your dream. It's kind of like how married couples tend to fight if the husband does something in the dream, and the wife's like, "Well, you did that thing in my dream," and he's like, "Well, that's not real." It's hard to see someone. This is weird, but it's like hard to see someone alive after you've killed them, and it's exceptionally hard not to feel guilty, because I don't tell people that I've seen them in my dreams often. I don't tell them that, "Hey, killed you in my dream last night." Like, that's weird. Don't do that. Your friends don't like that. And so, oh, I'm smearing. And so it was kind of like this secret that I had. And it's worse because, like, obviously, I loved her. She was my mom, my grandma, whatever you want to call her. She was very close to me. And I don't know why I did that in my dream. Like, my dreams don't often have, like, deeper meanings, I don't think. I know that there are dream analysts and stuff who will tell you the secrets behind your dreams. But it's really not... I don't know, they just seem so random. I've had ones about zombie apocalypses, and I've had ones about, I had to kill someone because they were threatening my brother, and I had one where Hitler was my principal, and I had to IV myself when I got shot through a wall by a grenade, and it's just crazy things like that, Anyway, this is kind of how I feel, I guess, during those times of, like, I just feel like I'm in the like, under the wrath of this, like, mighty being that just wants me to suffer. Anyway, hope that was fun. See you tomorrow, bye.